Hey, what's going on, you guys? Let's welcome you guys to the channel. Show Big Dog back with another one take review. Today I got one for Army of the Dead, a film by Zack Snyder. And it releases on Netflix next week, but it opened in theaters this week for like 1 week only, I guess. And then, or it might stay in theaters, I don't know. Nonetheless, but it's a Zack Snyder film. And it essentially, after a zombie outbreak in Las Vegas, a group of mercenaries take the ultimate gamble by venturing into the quarantine zone for the greatest heist ever. And this show kind of, well, not the show. This movie kind of shows you how like the zombie outbreak happens and like certain things, and it gives you. It's really about this group of people who just trying to get paid, who all have very different personalities. You know, you always have different people in these types of groups. You know what I'm saying? So hey, they be like, hey, you want to go get some money? And most of these people have like experience being around these zombies before. Now, here's the crazy thing about this movie though, because I'm gonna go pros and cons all through this review, right? There are things that happen just so we can have a movie, right? Because first of all, knowing that they've been there, and the main person, is Dave Bautista, plays a guy named Scott Ward. I'm gonna say that's his name. He's the person who recruited first. So like, yo, I need you to go in there. There's 200 million in there. You get 50. Split it amongst your crew, whoever you could take. Right? His life is not in the best place right now. He's like he's had some trauma with these zombies before. You know what I'm saying? He's been in the quarantine zone. And some of the people he goes to recruit have also been to the quarantine zone as well. They have to. It's just like that's what what the synopsis says. It's a heist film with zombies. So it's fun. And I think Zack Snyder does what Zack Snyder does. I think you have the good looking shots. I think this is rated R. Like they don't hold back on none of the gore and blood and guts and all of that. All that stuff is cool. If you like that stuff, that's what you're in for. And I like the music. I like the music is the way Zack Snyder picks his music and when he chooses to have it played is awesome. A couple things though I'm not gonna say I didn't necessarily like, but I just noticed like sometimes certain scenes just go over for too long. Like there'll be like some like emotional scenes or like the dialogue between two characters, and I kind of feel like there were twice in the film where I felt like it kind of like dragged along and kind of, you know. Also there's a few inconsistencies with how you get turned, well, not how you get turned into a zombie, but like how long it takes to get turned into a zombie. Another one of the things is probably the fact that certain things happen just so we can have a movie. That like people die. Okay, I don't think that's a spoiler like this zombie movie, but people die. Don't expect all these characters to make it out of it. But the way some of them die is just like if you just simply do things a certain way. I think there's like maybe 3 or 4 decisions that could have easily not been made, and everybody makes it out of the film. I'm just like, what? There was a point I'm just like, there are certain people in this film. There's one character in particular I would have shot. Very early. Like, not even the kill. I just would have shot them to prevent things from happening later on. Because since they didn't, things didn't. Like it was crazy. But I think the film is very enjoyable. I think David Bautista does a good job. I think the ensemble as a whole is really good. I think they're all interesting in their own right, and I think you enjoy being with these characters. Some of them, well, one character in particular, I kind of wish we had spent a little bit more time with because I thought it was cool. And also the movie is kind of predictable at times, you know. But I think if you're going for like, hey, a good zombie movie or like them like killing zombies and like some funny dialogue at times or just some funny moments, they try to hit like the emotional beats kind of hard at times, and I honestly feel like they get over. You know what I'm saying? Even though you don't really necessarily spend that much time with the characters. But like I said, I think that with that being said, some of those moments where I was talking about the emotional stuff and the stuff, the dialogue scenes that dragged on, it kind of suffers. You know what I'm saying? One makes the other one suffer. Okay, but overall, I don't even know who's my favorite person from it. I think Matthias Schweiss Brodesh. No way I'm about to pronounce your name. He plays Ludwig. He's like he's the code breaker or the safe breaker. Him, Tig Notaro. She plays Marianne. She's hilarious. And Omari Hardwick, I think that's his name. Pull the whole cast up real quick. Omari Hardwick, I know he plays Vanderon. A lot of people know him as like from Ghost, from Power and stuff. He's been a lot of other things. I like this character too. Like, but there's one thing that disappointed me. Well, two things that actually disappointed me about his character. And there's one that you see. It's something we don't get to see him do. That's one. And the other is you just have to see. Because like the ending, I think is understandable. But the ending is also frustrating at the same time. It's just like, I think once you get to the ending, that makes you go back and just think about everything else that happened prior. You just be like, this all could have been avoided. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, what? What are you? No. And I think the ending also is one of those like inconsistent. So it's not a perfect film by any means. But I think it's kind of one of those. I didn't think I was gonna have to turn my brain off. But like you kind of might have to switch it off a little bit to like fully like enjoy the film. But overall, I thought it was cool. When it comes on Netflix next week, I might watch it again. But I did enjoy myself in the theater if I'm just keeping it a bean. Overall, the film is like a C plus. I give it a C. It's a C plus film. You know what I'm saying? It's cool, nothing crazy. It's just some of those things you just be like, dude, what? But it's definitely like a nice popcorn film. So you go if you check it, whether you check it out in theaters or check it out at home, I think it's worth the watch. So yeah, you guys, if you've seen it, let me know what you thought about it down in the comments. Hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, and yeah, boy, we catch up with y'all later. Hope y'all staying safe, by the way. Keep on, because COVID is real. Trust me, y'all know. Peace.